Hello everyone, welcome to my Christmas 2022 haul. Kind of become an annual thing now that I do a video showing what I got for Christmas each year. Before I go into showing the actual physical objects I have, I did get two things that I can't really show, which are my dad got us Disneyland passes as kind of like an early Christmas gift last month, and then my boyfriend is going to be taking me to some kind of event as a Christmas gift. But now I can actually go on to showing the physical things I got. My cousin got me this cute horsepower t-shirt and also a nice little pair of shorts, which are great because I've been kind of needing like another set of around the house clothes for when it's super hot out. My cousin's also gotten me a Haunted Mansion puzzle, or a jigsaw puzzle here, which is actually like 4 puzzles showing the stretching room portraits in the Haunted Mansion. So that's pretty cool. And my friends gave me a Disney gift card, which is especially great for me going back to Disneyland more often now. And Infinity Breyers was kind enough to send a really cute Christmas card and this adorable halter that she had made. So that was super sweet of her. And I believe that covers like all the gifts that other people have given me. Now I'm going to show my little haul of gifts that I bought for myself. First I'm going to show in order I got from this person on Etsy called Beanwits. They have a really cute little kind of business card sticker thing here. So from them I got these Lion King 2 stickers. I love the Lion King 2 Simba's Pride movie. There's really not a whole lot of like official Disney merch of it, especially these days. So you have to kind of find that stuff from artists. Then I also got these pins, which yes are the same designs as the stickers. But I got one of Kovu and Kiara, and then just Kiara. And oh my gosh, they are so cute. I love them. And then I also got from them a Red Dead Redemption 2 pin that says, "You're alright, boy." I do have one more pin to show, but this time from a Breyer order, which is the little rainbow fighting stallion. He is based after the actual rainbow fighting stallion model Jules. And it's hard not to want to buy like a ton of Breyer pins, but I've been trying to restrain myself. And of the ones they had available right now, this was the one that I was like, I think I like this one the most. So went ahead and got it. Very pretty. I like the colors on it a lot. Show 2 more items from a Breyer order here. This is the Collecta Bearded Dragon, which I've been wanting this guy for a while, but every time I would like place an order and want to add him to it, he was always sold out. But finally I caught it when it was in stock. I am a little disappointed in it. It's not quite as great as I was hoping for. The stock photo makes the colors and markings look a little better than the actual paint job here. It's not like terrible, but it's a little underwhelming. Maybe someday I will repaint this guy if I ever have the time, because his colors are just a little so-so. But the sculpt is really nice. That I do really like, and he's a pretty good size too. I was expecting him to be like pretty tiny, but he's actually a pretty hefty sized bearded dragon. So there is him. And part of the reason I'm a little disappointed in his paint job is because I also ended up ordering the little barn owl here, and I feel like the paint job on the barn owl is just wonderful. It's really nicely done and looks pretty much just like the product photo on the website. So very happy with the little barn owl. I am definitely glad I decided to order this one along with my other Breyer stuff I ordered. Lastly, I think this was the other item I had in that same order. This unicorn guy, whose name I've already forgotten, surprisingly. I have not been keeping up with all of the Breyer names as of late. I was a little on the fence on whether or not I was going to order this guy, but I think overall I'm really glad I did. He is very pretty. It was just really hard to resist a kind of galaxy, starry, blue and purple painted model. Like, that's all things I really like. And he's just beautiful. He's got a very nice coat of gloss on him. He's just got a very nice rich coloring going on. Nice mix of blue and purple and fun little stars on him. He's got very bright blue metallic eyes, which I did not expect them to be so bright in person. Even though I did see him at Breyer Fest, I kind of forgot about his face, like what it looked like. And his eyes just really pop. They look fantastic. I like the bit of pink on his face as well. That's very nice. Yeah, he is just beautiful. And I probably would have also ended up ordering the little winter decorator guy, whatever his name was. But by the time I did decide to buy myself a little Breyer order for Christmas, that guy was already sold out, unfortunately. So a little bummed I didn't order him sooner, but that's okay. I am still really glad that I was able to get this pretty fellow. One thing that was not a part of that Breyer order is this cool purple mountain banshee from the Avatar movies. When I saw the pictures of this online, I was like, oh, so cool, a purple banshee. I don't have a purple one. I have the original kind of bluish green one from the first movie, but I do not have a purple one, and so decided to get him. I also ordered a yellow one, but it hasn't come in the mail yet. But it is essentially the same as this one, just yellow and bluish, greenish, tealish colored. But it is really neat and not a bad figure for the price. It was only $10, and it's a decent size and decent amount of detail and stuff for what you get, I feel like. So I just couldn't pass that up. I thought that was so cool. It does have a little stand, but the stand kind of sucks. You can't really get these guys on the stand, which I saw a review video, and that was apparently a common issue. It's just that it's really hard to get these guys on the little stands. So whatever, I'm probably going to end up displaying him on a different thing anyway, whenever I do like a little display of all my action figures and such. Now this is actually the last of my Christmas haul technically. I am going to show you the 2 Premier Club models I got though. They're kind of Christmas presents, kind of not, because I was going to order them regardless of if it was Christmas or not, so I'm not sure if I totally count them as like Christmas presents to myself or if they're just, you know, the Premier Club models, but I'm going to show them to you anyway. Alright, so Premier Club models. I haven't really seen people show it with this, but I did get the little sketch thing that came with the Premier Club model. It's not super exciting, honestly, because the quality's a little because you can tell that this is a much smaller sketch that was originally done by the artist, and then they blew it up, so it's kind of pixelated and stuff. But it's still a cute little addition to have with the model. I'm glad they still included it. Now, the actual model himself here, I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. I'm going to get it wrong no matter what. He is absolutely gorgeous. I am very happy with this boy. I know a lot of people are not happy with this model, but I think he is very pretty. I can understand why people don't like him because, yeah, he does have a weird looking neck because it's very chunky, but that is based on his breed. His breed has a weird chunky neck like that. I do kind of like that about him. It really gives him some personality, I feel like. Oh my gosh, though, I have quite a bit to say about this model, which is why I kind of saved him for the end of the video here. Overall, I do like his sculpt a lot, and like a few other people have said, they really like his offside even more than his other side, which I agree. This side looks so pretty. I love the flowy nature of his mane. It's beautiful. His tail is long and flowy and pretty and beautiful. And what I really do like about this guy is his paint job. I know that's another thing a lot of people do not like about him. Personally, I absolutely think his paint job is really cool. So this is kind of a sort of new method that Breyer is trying out for dapples on a model. And instead of doing like airbrushed dapples by hand, they are masked off. And I think it looks awesome. Sure, there could be maybe a little bit more room for improvement. I feel like in some areas, the dapples feel like they stop a little too abruptly maybe and don't blend in quite as well. But if you look like on this side of him, his dapples actually blend in really nicely on there. Like they fade out to that white very well. And I think it looks really nice. I don't know. I think it's a cool method to paint models, and I kind of hope Breyer does this again. I really like the fact that they are trying out different painting methods to give different levels of detail and stuff. Does also have some nice airbrushing on his legs. His hooves have striping, which is always nice. Just really cool looking. He does also have a tiny bit of like a sparkliness in his finish. It's very subtle though. It's not like making him a decorator or anything. You can Probably see it better in the darker parts of him, but it's just a little bit of like a tiny sparkly shimmer look. Kind of see it on his tail as well. And I just quite like that, and the tail is kind of pearly too. It's not like it's unrealistic though, it's just a little bit to make it pop a little more and seem a little more like he's a fancy, well-groomed show horse or something. I don't know. Another thing I'll address about this model, just because this is stuff I've seen on Facebook for the past several weeks, and I'm kind of tired of seeing it honestly, but is the fact that his mold is definitely not perfect. It does have some flaws that it seems like every model has. He has a weird little mold tip in his nose, some things on his chest, and then the mold line on his mane there, which is not surprising. I mean, a lot of Breyer molds have little mold issues like that they all have, because that's just how it is when you have molding these pretty detailed sculptures in plastic and stuff. You're going to get little things like that are going to be really hard to not have, at least with the current technology we have right now, or that Breyer's using right now. So yeah, I'm not honestly bothered by those things at all, like the thing on his mane, his nose, whatever. They look fine to me. He is a gorgeous model. I think he is really nice. I'm really happy with him. So far, I'm really happy with 2 out of the 3 Premier Club models this year. So I'd say, I guess, it was mostly worth me joining. I don't know if I'm going to join next year or not, though. I'm still kind of on the fence and currently leaning towards probably not joining, just because of money-wise. I don't know if I want to spend that money right now. Lastly, I do have to show the little Stablemate Club model that came for this year's Premier Club. He is a little miniature of the Georg mold, and he is done in a dappled gray. Not like an exact dappled gray though, to like how the traditional scale model is. He's kind of a different kind of dappled gray in my opinion. He's got just like a little bit of dapples on his haunches. Otherwise he's just kind of a nicely shaded gray. He does also have the kind of sparkly finish on him. Again, it's not super duper like unrealistic or anything, it's just kind of subtle. Looks more sparkly in person, I think, than on camera, but he's really pretty. You can see the sparkles there. Yeah, this little guy does have the slight problem of his ears look like, I don't know what to call it, like they're squished just a tiny bit on top. But otherwise, he looks in absolutely great condition. I may be selling this guy though. I haven't fully decided, but I'm kind of leaning towards possibly selling him just because I am trying to downsize a lot. And while I like him and think he's very cute, I'm not like totally in love with him, so he might not be staying. Regardless, he is a nice model though. Now that is going to do it for my Christmas 2022 haul. I will not be doing any more videos before the new year, so I wish you all a happy new year and hope you all had a good Christmas and holiday season and whatever you like to celebrate. Thank you for watching, have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone!